Kirov reporting.
Hello comrades. Yes, another last epic video. It's supposed to be a shield rush build, but after we've read the skill tree properly, we've changed our minds. Return to the position we used it from? Sounds really clunky. So, new character. Since we still can't play Druid in PoE 2, we'll try it here. We've heard a lot of good things about Solo Self-Found. So, let's give it a try. Offline as well. Damn, that's how movement skills should work. So yeah, this time we're starting with a real idea, Rampage, Lightning Bear. In a nutshell, it works like Herald of Thunder build in PoE 1. But how exactly does it work? By default, Rampage has a 4.5 second cooldown. But with Unending Storm we can remove the cooldown completely. On top of that, while we are using this skill, we hit our enemies with Stormbolt, if we have Crackling Assault passive node. We know the basics from 1.0, that was our first build ever, but we didn't even finish the campaign last time, so it's going to be almost a blind run, again. It seems that the Gathering Storm passive tree is affecting our Stormbolts, so this skill tree is mandatory. Holy, sometimes lucky. This crab ring is perfect for us, because we need a lot of movement speed. And this boots is also giga huge. Damn, we are super fast now. And, as we said, we are playing with the Circle of Fortune this time. With this faction, we have a better chance of getting useful items. Alright, last boss. Yes, this is our standard gameplay, we run through the monsters until they die. Now we can play the game. And, our clear speed is still insane. We also use Maelstrom, mostly, to proc even more Stormbolts. And we don't even have to recast it, since Warcry proc 4 Maelstorms. And with that node, we cast Warcry automatically. After only a few maps, we found our new weapon with spell damage, crit and shock, good for now. New amulet, more resistances, crit, and exalted AoE. This new body armor. And, huge ring, spell damage, elemental damage, that's all we need. So, even single target DPS is kinda okay. We also have this unique vendor in the Circle of Fortune faction, but it's kind of useless compared to Prophecies. It's basically Prophecies from PoE 1, but less random, because we can choose our next prophecy. Alright, new weapon, we can only use sword, or axe, in an offhand, so this is our best option at this point, crit, shock on hit. Good. And, new one. Well, we have to use magic item, for now. We're not sure, but the idol with this affix looks really good. Do we have a better trigger rate, or what? Another boss down. And, let's not forget about our prophecies, but, we're not sure what we need exactly right now. New relic, with +1 to all skills, and Weaver's Will. Big. Alright, that's the base we need. Let's reroll this useless prefix. And we got flat spell damage, good. Now we need armor shred on hit, plus more crit multiplier. Decent, for now. And, new belt, with cooldown recovery speed affix. So, necrotic damage is useless, we need lightning. Sometimes lucky, plus, cold damage, because we also use Maelstrom. Alright, this looks juicy, pierce expel damage, but, we need to change this fire damage affix. Crit multiplier, not bad. The most fun part about last epic is itemization, 100%, even on SSF, we just keep changing our gear constantly, that's how ARPG should work. spell damage while transformed. That's useful. We just need to remove that freeze rate prefix. And fire resist. Good. Now we craft health and crit multi. Not enough forging potential, sadly. This unique axe is a cool option, especially with this passive node, but katana is so much better. It's time to change our gloves. Attunement, crit, health. Good. Slowly but surely, we finally reached level 100 zones. And now, we need the rest of the blessings. So, we found this amulet. Tier 6 lighting penetration is good, but we need good second prefix. Damage while channeling? Hopefully it works with storm bolts. And here's the final result. We found this juicy ring, with tier 5 spell damage, and tier 6 elemental damage. Necrotic resist is also useful. And on top of that, we need void resist. Damn, what a best in slot. And new boots, with cooldown, tier 6 vitality, and high movement speed. Good enough. Look at this best in slot exalted body armor, tier 6 maelstrom, that's exactly what we need. Damn, shared melee damage, we definitely need to remove that. And it's gone. Rip this body armor. We're also using dog companion, because of this passive node. It's not a lot, but we don't know what to use instead of this. Alright, we found crab ring with legendary power. Good, huge upgrade. Tier 7 shared spell damage, we actually need this, we just need another huge prefix. Last chance. Crit multi, great. Damn, wrong item. Well, 2 legendary power crab ring, finally. And now, we pray. Never lucky. Why didn't we realize this before? Spriggan is so much better as a companion. 8% flat crit, 72 crit avoidance, and 15 flat spell damage. That is crazy stuff. And maybe this is a mistake, but the tooltip says that this companion doubles our damage. How is that even possible? Alright, this one looks interesting. Relic with tier 6 crit multiplier, and tons of endurance. It's actually perfect already, we just need more poison resist. This one has some potential, crit multi, elemental damage, and lightning penetration. For some reason we decided to reroll the crit multi, and we got lightning damage, great. If you're wondering, this is our loot filter. It's not perfect, but it works. This one looks busted, 3% spell damage per 1 movement speed, maybe we will use it later. Another 2 legendary power crab ring. Maybe this time. Yes, tier 6 life, and tier 5 spell damage, good. Wait, why are we using this stuff? What a great belt, sealed spell damage affix, tier 7 health, and really good base. Let's just craft lightning damage, and reroll another prefix. Well, nothing useful, but it's a pretty solid belt anyway. Damn, we actually got 2 legendary potential wand. Hold up, we need to kill tier 4 boss, to use this machine. And damn, she is so strong. How are we going to kill her? Alright, turns out, endurance has 60% cap, so, let's remove some stuff from the passive tree. Why is this boss is so stupid? Alright, after like 6 attempts, we did it. Please, GGG, give us the power of the YouTuber client. And holy damn, we did it. Bis wand, with bis legendary affixes. And, another big thing, that we should use from the beginning. This passive node reduces the roar cooldown by a lot. We didn't know about that, because reading is hard. And with that, we can use this Maelstrom node, free permanent haste. And holy cow, we are so freaking fast now. So yeah, we are super strong, the only thing we need, is a new katana. From now on, all we need are prophecies with one-handed exalted swords. What, 4 legendary potential ring, huge, but, useless. Alright, maybe this one. We need katana with crit multi, spell damage, and high chance to shred armor on hit. Not this one, not enough forging potential. Unlucky again. Maybe new amulet? We just need to change this second prefix. Good, and, let's reroll this useless cold resist. Holy, we got armor shred, that's exactly what we need. Well, Trubus amulet is here. Alright, katana number 10, let's use Rune of Redemption, to reroll D6 affix. Alright, crit multiplier. Next, we need to reroll this fire damage, flat spell, it's finally happening? Final touch, shred armor, please, don't brick. Yes, we made it. And, last one, new gloves, grasp of the blood mage, more crit, leech, and of course, damage taken is dealt over 4 seconds instead, big defensive layer against bosses. Hopefully, 50 rune of ascendance would be enough. Well, that was easy. And another one, with legendary potential this time. Big. So, we need to change just one more thing. We have way too much crit chance, so that implicit is useless. So we'll transfer all our affixes to this ring that we found earlier. Good. So currently, we're doing 350 corruption. Looks like a good result, since most of people stop after 300. And, let's kill Aberoth. So yeah, single target damage is not that great, but, clear speed is actually good. And yes, we probably don't have enough power to kill Uber Aberoth, which is the true final boss. Well, last Epoch was a fun experience, we will definitely play this game more in the future. So, that's it. And also, if you like this video, leave a like, or comment, or both. See ya in the next videos, comrades.
Orders, comrade?